Good morning. Look at the snow. Oh my goodness. I woke up this morning and it is a winter wonderland outside. Blue skies. Everything's coated in snow. My car is completely snowed in. Some lovely people, some neighbours just came with their children and helped me un-ice it because today we have to go into the bookshop. We've got a very exciting thing to do. So last week I had one of the most exciting meetings of all time. I got contacted by Netflix and they asked if they could do a collaboration because we have a female-owned bookshop and they had seen us online and they wanted to do a new promotion with an Agatha Christie series that they're bringing out, and they wondered if they could partner with local bookshops to be able to promote the book because Agatha Christie is the best female author of all time. And I was like, we would love to. I've had to keep this secret for nearly 2 months. I've had to keep it from everyone, from my book club, from everyone. Netflix have sent us books, 200 books to give away to my community. And they've sent all these antique clocks to make like a window display and tote bags and goodies. And I can't wait to unpack them. And even better, it feels like after Christmas, sometimes there's like a little bit of a dip in just energy or just excitement. And so to get to give my community books to cuddle up with for free is so cool. And the fact that it's Agatha Christie and then they can watch the Netflix series after reading them as well. And then the fact that the snow came today, it just feels like an extra gift and just full of joy. So I can't wait. We're going to go into the bookshop today. We're going to unpack the Agatha Christie books, see all the different Netflix tote bags, have a look, and then tomorrow we'll start giving them out to people. Oh, can't wait. It's a snow day! Look at this weather. Oh my goodness. I feel like a kid back in school when schools would get like closed down because the snow would be too heavy. It's so beautiful today. I still have to go into the bookshop and I'm bringing you with me because we've got loads to do today, but it's so fun. And I can't believe I get to give free books to people and go for a walk in the snow and hear the crunching of the snow. It's gorgeous. For all of you who are having a lovely time in midsummer in Australia, yeah, I'm a little bit envious because my toes are semi-frozen solid and we do have a lot of work to do in the bookshop today because we're moving around a lot of furniture today and I have to get it done because then I'm going to Australia. Hello, welcome back to the Bookshop by the Sea. Okay, we have some exciting projects going on and they're really big. So I don't know if any of you've seen online, but we've been promoting this little book because we're doing a promotion with Netflix. So Netflix reached out to my little bookshop. When I tell you I was surprised to receive this email, you don't think that starting a little rural bookshop in Wales that you are really ever going to receive an email from Netflix, to the point where I actually wonder if things like that are a scam. I'm like, could this be real? But it was real, and they were reaching out to us to ask. They're doing this 3-part series with Helena Bonham Carter and Martin Freeman, who played in Lord of the Rings, and I think he played Bilbo. And they're doing this 3-part series of Agatha Christie. And Agatha Christie, it turns out, which I think is amazing and I didn't know, the best female author, best woman author selling of all time. So she's written a bunch of different murder mystery books, which are amazing, and they're doing this series. So they made these books with HarperCollins, with the little Netflix N. I think they're quite nice, and they've also got quite a nice font size in them. And I had not read this one before, Seven Dials, so they reached out to us, and because she's a woman best-selling author, they wanted to use women-owned independent UK bookshops to help promote it and to help also to support local businesses. So it's very cool, and they've sent us all of these antique clocks to go around the shop, and these hanging clocks as well that we can hang up in the window. And they sent us this giant N. Let me see if I can lift it. It's so heavy, but it's made to look like books. Can you see? It's actually made out of wood, I think, and then it's been painted. But it's this huge Netflix N made to look like books, so that we can put it in the window and show people, and then also give away 200 copies of this book to our community, which I just thought was such a lovely thing to get to do, to be like, hey, people, come in and get a free book. And then I also get to go to the premiere in London, which is very cool and exciting. And I've not had that opportunity before, so I'm going to travel to London and then get to see the premiere of this TV show. I don't know if I'll be seeing all 3 episodes or just episode 1, but it's kind of 1920s themed, so I'm thinking I'm going to wear some kind of 1920s-ish, a hint towards that in my dress. It is currently snowing outside, crazy storm levels of snow. So I don't know if all the trains are going to be cancelled and I'm not going to be able to get to the premiere, or if it's all going to work out and be fine. But they also gave us 2 tickets for the premiere to hide inside copies of the books, and to give a little bit of competition. Someone in our community would get these 2 tickets to go and see the premiere themselves. And I was a little bit concerned because we're quite rural. So what are the chances that someone who won this ticket would be free to go, wouldn't have a responsibility of a job or work because it's a weekday next week? Or would they, would they be able to travel all the way there? Because it's hours and hours, it's 6 hours journey, and with the snow as well. So I was kind of concerned. But yesterday, 5 minutes before closing, nobody had found these tickets. 5 minutes before closing, a girl rushes in. She's like, do you still have a copy of the book? Because her friend had called her, and they're on an online book club, and her friend is in Edinburgh in Scotland, and she'd gone to her local bookshop that's taking part in this as well, because it's 7 Dials. They've picked 7 women-owned bookshops, and they've picked this other one up in Scotland called Rare Birds Books, which is super cute, by the way, if you haven't been. And she'd called her and said that she went into that bookshop and won the tickets. And she was like, my friend's really lucky, she won the tickets. And she called her and said, if you can finish work early. So this girl, she finished work 10 minutes early and ran to the bookshop. She came here 5 minutes. She actually found the tickets in the book, and she's now going with her friend from Scotland. So they have an online book club, and this girl who's called Rachel, her name was Rachel, here in Aberystwyth, and then her friend up in Scotland are both going to travel down to London, and next week they're going to go to the premiere and they're going to read the book, both of them, while they travel on the train, which I think is just very Agatha Christie murder mystery, Murder on the Orient Express kind of Poirot. And they're going to go and see this together. So that's very cool. I don't know if I'll see them there. I don't know how big it is, but I just thought that was such a lovely story. So that's really nice. So I need to now spend the rest of today unboxing all of the stuff that they've sent us and making really beautiful displays and making it look really lovely in here and giving away copies to people, which I'm really going to enjoy. And that's, it's going to be really fun. And I'm thinking we might do a murder mystery theme in here as well. We've got so many clocks that they've sent us. So I think we're going to just cover the shop. Can you see all these pink spines behind me? And there's a clock there. That's just this book. So we've got loads of copies and tote bags and notebooks. I think I can show you one as well, actually. We've got these tote books, which are really let me see if I can get this one. I already put this one in the window, so I might be able to reach it. These tote bags with like a wax seal. That's AC for Agatha Christie, and it says, a Netflix and Agatha Christie collaboration in celebration of women-owned UK independent bookshops. And then inside, so everyone gets one of these, there is a little notebook, a $7 notebook with a pen, Netflix pen, and a little, it says she always delivers. It's got like a seal on it, and it's like a $7 bookmark as well. I'm gonna take this one with me actually, so that I can pack my book in it and read it again on the train. As long as the trains are running in the snow, then I'll be heading down to London to the premiere, and I will of course take you with me in a future episode. You'll be able to see that journey, and then you can watch the show on Netflix as well if you want to, or read the book. But I think that would be really fun. I'm also thinking this year, maybe we could do like a YouTube online book club. If anyone's interested, let me know in the comments, because I just thought it might be nice if you could all snuggle up with a cup of tea together, even if it was just once a month. Even if we were just all reading together, like we don't have to read the same book. Maybe we can each read our individual books, but kind of talk about them on YouTube, on like a YouTube live or a Zoom live, something, Google Meets, and just be all around the world, and just maybe, I'd love to like see some of your lovely faces and just meet you. Oh, I had one more update, because the comments bring me alive, you guys. Your comments are so lovely, so do let me know, like, where are you watching this from? What are you reading at the moment? Like, I just love to hear that stuff. And a couple of weeks ago, we had someone send us, it was like a few weeks ago actually, somebody sent me a card, and they said that they had tried to contact us, and I read it out on here on one of the other episodes, and then they didn't have like a return address or anything, but I wanted to send them a card back to say hello. So we found, like, on the card that they'd sent, it had a church. So we Googled that church, found that church that's like in a tiny village, found the address for that church, and then sent them a postcard to that church. And they commented last week saying that they went to the church and found the card, which is so cool. So I thought that was just so amazing, that had actually found their way back to them. So that's very, very cool. And I have a couple of other packages to show you today, and then we're gonna get decorating. Oh my goodness, hail has just started, like ice falling from the sky. So it's raining and cozy outside. I'll show you, and then we're gonna start decorating and giving away books today. Okay, book mail from around the world. This is so cool. Firstly, I got this lovely card with these beautiful, I think they're swallows. They're just stunning. They might be starlings, I think they're swallows, but I just thought that was so beautiful. And this kind of baby blue and baby pink are some of my favourite colours. It says, Dear Freya and booksellers, I want to thank you so much for your lovely vlogs and book recommendations. The positive energy and prayers are greatly appreciated. Best, Deborah. Thank you, Deborah. Thank you for sending that through. You are appreciated too. All of you who are watching are so appreciated. Yeah, it really makes my whole day. We got sent through this lovely book, A Factium in the Book Trade, a memoir, and it had this, which looks like it's been typed on a typewriter, which is very cool. It says, to Freya with best wishes for a happy and holy Christmas. Amen. Amen. It was a good time. As you said earlier in the year, you're looking for a book about bookshops. Here's a Canadian title about a curmudgeonly bookshop owner in Vancouver whose ways and tastes may be very different from yours. I'm less than curmudgeonly, but I love that kind of attitude. I feel like I always want to go to bookshops and have like a grumpy man. Not always, but like, you know, that like typical, it's very cute. But from whom you might find something useful between the lines from an admirer across the pond with a proper card on its way. Agnes, thank you so much, Agnes. I've not got your address here, but I have got your @ so I'm going to follow you, send you a thank you message. And yeah, that's really beautiful. I can't wait to read it. I just love that people are sending me books to inspire me. I think that's so exciting. Just gorgeous. You've got this lovely package. I love the tape they've used. I don't know if you can see that tape. If I try and show you a bit of the tape. you see that? It's got like cranes. It's really beautiful. You can find our address if you want to send us stuff just on the website. Obviously I can't give you personal things because that would be terrifying, but here in the bookshop you can send anything. I don't know. Oh my goodness! Wow, look at this little Christmas decoration. Oh my goodness, it's a little elephant. That is beautiful. Wow, with the tiny bell, that's so magical. Oh wow, that's just lovely. Maybe we should hang this in the window. It like all the way through the winter. Oh, and a beautiful card. That's so nice with the hair. That's gorgeous. Oh, this is from Eve. Thank you for all the pleasure your channel brings and a very happy Christmas with love, Eve from Shropshire. Thank you, Eve. Since I'm doing a display with the new Agatha Christie's, I thought I'd show you some of the old copies of Agatha Christie that we have in the shop. So we've got Agatha Christie, they do it with mirrors. How vintage is that? It was originally sold for 95p. We've got this kind of original penguin. This is actually a modern version, so it's quite a new actual book, but it's the original kind of penguin covers, which I just think are lovely. You can also get them in kind of orange colours, but this one's beautiful. We have a little 450 from Paddington with Venus flytraps. That one's very vintagey. I also wanted to recommend, if you haven't already read some little ghost stories this winter, the Small Hand Ghost Story by Susan Hill is delightful. What a beautiful cover. And this one is just a little book, and I sometimes think that in the winter it's quite delightful to read something small that you can sort of finish and delight of in one day as well.